What's his name? Lassie?
It's a she.
Oh.
It's take one.
And action.
Welcome to On the Fence Reviews, featuring
The dog, Roy.
The dog.
Aaron.
Nathan.
I'm Peter.
I'm Josh. So today we are reviewing the legendary sci-fi movie, The Matrix. On the 25th year anniversary, we're reviewing a movie made by the Wachowskis. The film was a huge box office success, grossing over $460 million on a $63 million budget. Now we're here to give you an honest review. And just, is it worth watching in today's time? The story is about Neo, who is a gifted hacker. He's not like the prodigal son. He's not, this superstar celebrity. He's kind of under the radar. He's fighting for a raise. And throughout the movie, you'll constantly be given a choice. You want to escape reality, or you want to get out of this building. You want to take the red pill, or you want to take the blue pill. You're constantly be given the choices. In the end, he's given a choice. When Morpheus is about to die, they have to pull the plug. That's where Neo's like, no, we have a choice.
Stop. I don't believe this is happening.
And that's another thing I really liked in this movie, is the original message it's trying to convey is that it's telling another Messiah story. The world is looking for a savior.
No way. No way. This is crazy.
So, our review process consists of an entertainment scale and a quality scale. So, I classify this as an absolute masterpiece and definitely still worth watching in 20. I classify this as an absolute masterpiece and it's definitely still worth watching in 2024.
What would you give it out of 10?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 in both categories?
10.
Both categories.
Is that a good take? I don't know if that's
I
a
think
good
it's a
take.
pretty good take. I am 100% agree on that.
Excitement and quality.
It's
Excitement and quality.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's fantastic film.
I'm going to say, for excitement,
Okay.
I'm going to give it a... We'll give it an 8.
An 8. Why are you gonna give it an 8?
It's good pacing. I really like the story. I thought it was very unique.
Matrix is the movie that I watch like once a year. I would always watch that again. Let my kids watch that. It's a fantastic film because there's so many things that you could take away from that, especially the things that you brought out was just that there are so many like tidbits of like, there's a whole kind of Christian aspect to it and the Messiah complex to it that it's like, I really enjoy that.
Is it exciting for the time or now?
Now.
Now.
It's not exciting now.
Yeah.
It's a pretty boring movie.
No, it's not.
I liked it, but it was pretty boring. I think it's 6 out of 10.
That movie. Okay, all right.
Actually, yeah. No, my excitement's actually dropped down. 7.
Why?
7.
Why is it 7?
It was made in like 98.
Fantastic. 90.
No, it was a great movie, especially for the time. I would have been thrilled. But for this time,
Yes, it's fantastic.
it takes a pill and likes a girl with some shiny clothes. I mean, that's...
All right, so 10 out of 10 here. Nate, 10 out of 10.
Yes.
And then these guys are what?
Well, I mean, quality. I'll say quality for the year. For the year it was made, quality, 10 out of 10.
Okay.
10 out of 10.
Are you saying as far as like CGI and cinematic?
Yeah, for the time.
No, CGI for now is pretty good.
Terrific.
Converted to a terrible film.
For now, I think today, if that movie was released today, that movie would be fantastic in the box office.
I disagree.
What is one thing that this movie really excelled at?
I think what it excelled at its time was bullet time.
The opening shot of Trinity. Trinity does her like little slow motion thing.
Yeah.
They pan around her.
Do you know how they did that? They had like a bunch of cameras all in a circle. That was the first time that they've ever done anything like that.
Well, I saw it.
So it wasn't like CGI.
It was like
It was just, it was like 100 cameras all in one. And they did that several times. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the production company first gave them a budget and they spent that whole budget on the first like 10 minutes. They were like, hey, this is what we did. And they were like, oh, you spend as much money as you want. Is that right?
Yeah, Mac, you want to look that up?
The Wachowskis blew their entire budget on the opening scene, showed it to the studio, and received the rest of their budget.
For the first how many minutes?
In the first time.
10 minutes, first 10 minutes.
for the first 10 minutes.
I really like how they cover the Matrix through reality. If you look, every time they're in the Matrix, it's a green tint, and then there's some kind of green object, whether it be the phone, you name it, it's all green. And then once you get out of the Matrix, back to a normal color. Switching back and forth, really good just cinematography. I thought it did excel at that. And then also, the dialogue is always concise. I don't think there's a lot of fluff in terms of what characters are saying.
Mr. Anderson.
The movie is also very philosophical in terms of, people think The Matrix, it's the slow-mo gun scene, really cool cinematography with the action shots. I also like the philosophical questions it poses. When Morpheus is talking, explaining The Matrix, this is his quote.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. You can feel it when you go to church. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
What truth?
That you are a slave, Neo. Born into a prison. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.
No one's forced to pick red or blue. You have the choice. And earlier in the movie, he had the choice to still be a hacker or just work his job. It does a hard cut once he gets back to reality. You see the cells and you're like, whoa, where am I at right now? And it's AI farming humans. And I can't think of another movie where humans have been put in that position. So seeing that, especially back in '98, I was like, wow, that is a very unique, original idea. Once Neo escapes and he's told he's been living in a simulation, this is the cool montage of where Morpheus is giving the training.
I know Kung Fu.
Bypass all the training and download a code. And you see a little brief blurb of, jiu-jitsu, martial arts, all that. And you see one little second, drunken boxing. So Neo is a master of that.
Show me.
This is a sparring program.
It's a construct where they can load anything into the simulation. Can you imagine anything? Appearance, residual self-image, mental projection of your digital self. You could do Immanuel Kant, philosophical questions of
This isn't real.
What is real?
What am I seeing, especially with AI? Is that real or not? So Neo meets with the Oracle, and he's trying to figure out if he's the one. Picture, being Neo. If you were the chosen one, how would you know if you've got the gift? Because he just found out about this just recently. But she ends there with hey, you're gonna be given a choice.
In the one hand, you'll have Morpheus's life. And in the other hand, you'll have your own. One of you is going to die. Which one will be up to you.
Another great part about this movie.
Okay.
I thought the Oracle, telling him that he was not the one, just to get him to sacrifice himself for Morpheus, then actually being the one.
Mm-hmm. Mind games.
6 out of 10 thrill.
Women. Mind games. Watch out.
But while that's going on, Cypher, kind of like Judas, is looking for his next step. He's looking to betray him. That's where you get the iconic steak dinner. You get the comment saying,
I know this steak doesn't exist. I know that when I put it in my mouth, the Matrix is telling my brain that it is juicy and delicious.
But hey, ignorance is bliss. I wish I had taken the blue pill. So that makes you wonder, is the truth worth pursuing? Or would you just rather be given a fake steak and just imagine that it's real?
Cypher, I didn't like him. I thought his casting was bad.
I will agree with Peter. I thought they could have made it less corny with the betrayal. I thought the worst part of the movie when he was killing people off and it was just oh, what's going to happen? He's going to come back, right? He's got to.
Got more out of the terminal by Tom Hanks.
Oh, dude.
Honest take.
I'm gonna.
You what?
I got more out of the terminal by Tom Hanks that I watched by myself.
No, that's a bad day.
No, it's not.
You're dead, buddy.
I didn't.
You're done. No, you're done. No.
I haven't done research on the composer, but I thought the music in The Matrix was good.
I thought the music was okay.
Michael A. asking you're in the wrong.
Yeah, I as far as music goes, it was I love soundtracks. I love movie soundtracks. When I'm at work, I listen to movie soundtracks. There's one track in Matrix that's it's probably the opening scene. The opening
The music, like being like a Michael Bay-esque ending, it's a very lazy thing to do. Because all it is a little bit of rock and something happens, you're like, holy crap, that was it.
I didn't think the music was it. It was okay. They put more money into the visuals and the cinematography.
I mean, the scene where, Trinity's controlling the helicopter, they just upload, turret into the building, but it was crazy.
Yeah, that was cool.
Unload.
When the the things.
Oh, that was so dumb. How would it not hit Morpheus?
That is true. Yeah, when they just unloading it. Stop. That's very true. When they so Trinity flying the helicopter, they're trying to rescue Morpheus, and he's right into that building.
Oh.
And then Morpheus is like, just come here, and he's going, oh. Okay, and then they like, and then he's just,
But hey, it looks really cool.
Unloaded.
It looked cool.
It looks cool.
Didn't get any shots.
Bullet time.
This is the first episode of On the Fence Reviews. Thanks for watching. I don't know where they went, but like, subscribe. If you like this video, please share it. If it's not like demonetized already, just share it, because I think it would be great.